Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Mason from Mason Works Marketing here on Conscious Business Zone with my dear friend, Fran Bailey. Hi, Fran.
Hi.
I'm so excited. Well, Fran and I were talking on Monday, and we were talking about the way that sensitives are being bombarded with all the energies of fear and disharmony that are in the field. And so we came up with this great idea to do, or Fran came up with this great idea to do a collective cleanse for the new earth for 2025. And regenerate our frequency with compassion, clarity, and creativity. And if you are new to France, why don't we first let people know a little bit about you? If you could explain a little bit about how you connect and your journey so that people could get an idea, and then we'll move on to it. Okay?
Yeah, I think so. Long story short, grew up in a metaphysical home and lots of music and dance, and became a dancer, and but really realized that my path as an artist and also a healer were combining, and that I became an energy healer and learned about running energy on the body. Had a near-death experience at age 12, sort of tapped into my own abilities as I got older, and had some wonderful people to teach me about energy and about spirituality. So I was very lucky in having them guide me in the direction that my soul wanted to go. And so the SHEVA method, the word Shiva was channeled to me in 2002, and it became my business name, and it means seeking harmony in energy, voice, and action. And I think I've been figuring out what that means for the past 20 years and combining my body work, my knowledge of the body and anatomy with the energy work, with knowing the meridians, the acupressure points. So it's body work, and then deep meditation through the chakra system, teaching you how to ground and be present to you. And basically it's a self-healing program method that I teach, and topping it off with the Enneagram, which is a study of personalities, sort of touching all those 3 points. It's a full circle method. So I think it's pretty practical and easy if you want to do the dive, which I think right now is we're being required to do that, this sort of self-inquiry. And so it's here to help and support.
Well, I have to say, I've benefited so much by Fran that I'm just so excited to share this knowledge. And every other month, about last year, she did a free healings, free meditations, and this SHEVA method, because of the way that she incorporates body, mind, and spirit, it's fast. It's like she holds the space for you to reconnect to your highest knowing, and then God, source, you, whoever that is, recalibrates you almost back to love. And then once that happens, all of a sudden you're free. It's like suffering doesn't have to be attached anymore. It's so fast. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sure. And also, I got to do the karmic cleanse last year, and I highly recommend that too. This is kind of what we're doing today, is a little piece of what you might get if you did a one-on-one karmic cleanse. Because what's happening is that the new energies that are coming in, the light codes are trying to get into your body, and the karmic imprints are roadblocks.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can think of it. And so what happens is, by you identifying a repetitive theme that's in your story of your life, you can see, you inquire, like, why is that still here? I've worked on it. What is it? Well, in one session, you can release it. And that's what we're talking about doing in a collective way today, for recentering us back to our loving selves, basically, right?
Right. Right. Absolutely. And I think that, you know, I get these hits, so to speak, in the middle of the night, and I feel like I'm working sometimes 24 hours a day. But you know, and so what's interesting is I channeled this on Monday and had to remember it. And so Tuesday morning, I was like, okay, I got to write it down like 7 in the morning, and
Yep.
so it's still fresh, and I have to read from this a little bit. So, but the impact of the connection to source and the connection to you and us as a collective is just huge. And we really need to work on this compassion that is present and part of, obviously, what we're experiencing with the fires and floods and all that is happening energetically in the earth. And so it's a wake up call. It's also a call to connect, and an opportunity to release and really find that purity and balance and love in yourself. And there really isn't anything else. You know, it's just, it's what we see even in despair. We see love with animals, we see love with humans, and this is this humanitarian presence that needs to be acknowledged and manifested. So, in order to do that, I think this idea of clearing karma and energies that are no more needed then is part of the process of this ability to receive this level of compassion that we're asked to address and be a part of. So, it's kind of the deal.
Perfect. Well, again, this is something that hopefully you'll get to watch more than once, and that
Yeah.
you'll get a chance to really experience the recalibration, is what I want to call it, because it really is what you are, but there's layers above that are part of your karmic lessons, maybe, or are all of our joint human journey right now. The earth is recalibrating. It's always been in love. It may be in a different, higher frequency right now than most of us. And this would help you align with her, so that the ride that we're on, which is inevitable, would be smoother, right?
Right. Right. And so we having that discussion with the ebb and flow, you know, the uncertainty is certainly there at any given moment, but within this uncertainty there is some sort of level of balance if we can just kind of ride the wave and not this, just
That's
acknowledge that that'll happen, but that you're not going to stay in those places. You're going to find that middle ground, and I think this is what the work is about, is finding that middle ground.
Yeah. It's also about being your own guru. It really
Mm-hmm.
is about you finding your true essence and the comfort and the love and the stabilization of that during all of the chaos around us, because the media is churning. It's just going to keep churning. The earth is recalibrating herself. So if you can find stability here and strength here, then you walk the path untethered. It's really a different way of being.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. And it's that expression of coming home. You come back to the home of that foundation that you know is there. It's just we get off track so much of the time. But if we can find a way, or if I just give you some tools to find your own way,
Yeah.
that is, to me, that's like you own it. You find that place in yourself. And I'm here to facilitate, but it's up to you to kind of find that way.
Yeah. I want to reiterate before I turn this over totally to Fran that the SHEVA Method's genius is that it's body centered. So much of the spiritual healing and the energy healing that's out there kind of uses the body, but doesn't really integrate the body into the system of wholeness. And SHEVA Method brings that body, mind, and spirit so that you actually, as you're doing things, you can get up and dance. You stretch and move, and it totally changes your frequency quickly. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it in line at the grocery store. You can do it in your car. You can do it sitting at your computer. So it's really a remembrance of what the original the original beings, the earth connected beings knew. Our ancestors basically knew to get up and dance, to get up and move, to get up and do something rather than go into the fear virus.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to make sure that people realize that this is so fun. It's amazing how fast it works because you connect all parts of you. It's not just here, it's here, and your Dantian all working together to change your light body, to change and connect all of it. So, okay, so I've talked enough. Let's go.
Yeah, that's good. I love it.
Well, I
love
just
it.
wanted to make sure people understood how different it is. This isn't just like Reiki. It has aspects that are as powerful as that, but it's so much more.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So I think what we'll do is, first of all, if you're new or if you're someone who has had this work before or other work, just allow your field to experience this physicality and the ability to communicate with your own body. I think that's where I kind of know what that is, as far as knowing that energy is everything and that what we think, feel, hear, and know is part of the process of meditation and whatever you do in your daily life. So we have the power to shift and change. And I really believe that. I have a lot of faith in that, and faith in our bodies and what we acknowledge and understand and can support, and also submit to the possibility of a different change with the communication you have with your physicality, your physical body. So this meditation is about grounding. We use a grounding cord from the center of the earth. We use gold energy from above the head, and we combine them. Then we go through the chakras basically and clear them. And I'm using a sort of an apparatus that I've been channeling, and it's actually a turntable. So the chakras are always spin right to left if you're looking down at them, and there's 7. Each one has a meaning. And so to clear these centers, so it's like you're just realigning the body through the chakra system. So the first chakra, let's say you put an apparatus right on the chakra, which is a turntable. And with that, you put an album, if you remember what an album is, on the turntable. And you take the needle and you run 7 songs, 7 counts to clear the energy of the chakra. And you place the karma, unwanted energy, anything that's not serving you in the current time, in this current time, onto the album itself. Then when you're finished, you take the whole apparatus and put it to your right. It'll be right on your right. Outside the energy field. Your energy field is the width of your arms and hands to the sides, above, front, back, and below. So you want to take it out of your field because you're clearing. So it's an apparatus that you physically put that energy on and just hold it there. We'll go through 7 of them. At the end, we'll put a compost at the bottom of all of them. Let all those energies go into the compost and send it down to the center of the earth. So you're regenerating before you even go down to the center of the earth. And then you bring in that new earth and cosmic energy, and that's the clearing. And then we'll go beyond that. And that'll be a little surprise that we're going to do after we do the clearing. So let's go ahead and get in a comfortable seat or lying down if you wish. I want you to kind of observe your body as it is right now. And just close your eyes for a sec. And take a deep breath. Good. Now just scan your body from head to bottom of your, where you sit, all the way up to the top, and just feel the energy moving. It's like your spinal fluid. The chakras are right near the spine, so each center is a circle. Okay? These are these psychic centers, they call them. They call them wheels of psychic energy. So we want to clear these. Okay, so let's bring in a new earth seed because the earth is changing. So think of the earth as already starting to change and bring it up, a grounding cord up into your first chakra at the base of the spine, and include your reproductive organs, male or female, and your sciatic nerve outside your sacrum all the way down to the heel. So you're connecting that whole trunk to the ground, and kind of bring it up to the belly button so that whole earth energy is there. And then from above the head, bring in a gold cosmic energy from well above the crown. So we're tapping into those higher frequencies already, coming into the crown, through the head, the throat, the chest, and the third chakra to the belly button. So you're now imploding these 2 energies, earth and cosmic. Nice. Okay. So bring in some earth energy into your feet and your ankles and your shins and your calves and your knees and your thighs, and bring it up into that first chakra. Now imagine that you're looking down and there's a circle. The first chakra is survival. Okay. It's the color red. So that's a frequency. So we're working in frequency. So I want you to imagine that you're putting a turntable on top of that first chakra. And then you place an album on top of that. And then you take a needle and you start the album. And we're going to go through 7 songs. So you're going to ask your body and aura to release anything that's not yours, any karma, contracts. This is an opportunity. And we're going to put the needle down, and I'm going to just ask your body to do that. Trust the process. And it's going to be 7 counts. So it would be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just Fill that album disc. Take the needle off. Take a deep breath. And please place the apparatus and album to your right. And just leave it there, outside your energy field. So this is about frequency. It's about music. It's about rhythm. It's about a process. Going to the second chakra, which is belly button. Pubic bone to belly button. Move into the center of that second chakra. So look down. And of course, the chakras go right to left. So we're spinning right to left. Place the apparatus, turntable on the second chakra. Take the album. And place the needle. I'm not going to count. I'm just going to let you fill that album with karma, contracts, energies that are not serving you in this current time. Take a deep breath. This is the color orange. This is about creativity. So remove any resistance to the higher creative self. Take a deep breath. Lift the apparatus off the second chakra with the album and place it to your right above the first. Good. And now we're going to go to the third, belly button to the breastbone. This is about empowerment. This is about the ego. This is about the authentic self. So we want to really have compassion for that being and that person to show up. Removing any resistance. We're looking down on the third chakra, spinning right to left, placing the apparatus on the center of the chakra. Place the album on top and place the needle to go. Playing the song, slowly turning, taking a deep breath, releasing karma, contracts, energies that are not yours. Good. Nice. Lift off the apparatus to the right side of your body with the album above the second. So you notice that the frequency gets higher as you go up each center. You can actually feel it. Now we're going to go to the fourth chakra at the heart. So the color was yellow on the third. This is green. This is the heart chakra. This is about love, self-love, community, which we are asking now to really spread the wings of love and present yourself to others and the common suffering that we're all going through. At the same time, the balance of renewing the relationship of the human communication and responsibility. Take a deep breath, put the apparatus right on the center of the heart. Place the album on top of the apparatus, place the needle on the album. And allow it to spin right to left, releasing karma, contracts, old energies that you're ready to release. And put them on this album. Take a deep breath. Lift the apparatus and the album to the right and let it stay there, past the edge of your aura. Good. Take a deep breath, roll your shoulders, feel the upper body, opening up the heart. Let that energy go through your arms and hands. Nice. Moving up higher now to the fifth at the larynx. This is about communication. So we carefully are choosing our words to communicate truth, love, admiration. This is the color blue, placing the apparatus on the 5th chakra, clearing the throat chakra. Place the album on the apparatus, place the needle on the album, and clear. Let it spin gently, right to left, releasing karma, contracts, energies that are not yours. So feel the relief of actually putting it on something where you don't have to be responsible for it. You can let it go. Good. Take a deep breath. Lift the apparatus and the album to your right and let it stay there. Stay grounded. Look at your grounding cord. Good. Stay present in your body, moving up higher now to the 6th chakra at the center of the head. This is the color purple. This is about intuition, clairvoyance. Really important to bring that online now, to know that part of the soul is communicating through the intuitive center. Place the album on the center of the chakra. Place the apparatus, then the album, then the needle. Gently press the needle on the album and release karma, contracts, energies that are not yours, releasing any resistance to your intuitive self. Take a deep breath. Place the apparatus to your right with the album. Notice the difference in your head center. All that responsibility, all that chatter. Good. Moving up higher now to the 7th or crown chakra. You're going to look down on the crown, a little bit above the head, not on top of the head. This is about source, connection to soul. So we want to release any resistance to connection with soul, because we really need that connection and communication, clarity with the soul. Place the apparatus on the 7th, lightly, album on top of that, and just float the needle on the 7th, clearing what you need to clear. This is a beautiful violet color. Take a deep breath, place the apparatus to your right with the album. And just get a sense of this energy, unwanted energy, this thickness of this old energy. Now I want you to imagine that there's a compost underneath the first. So we're going to let that first apparatus into the compost, drop it in there, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Let it rest in the compost. It's already reorganizing, recycling. Nice. And let that compost go down to the center of the earth, where Earth will rejuvenate, regenerate, and return the energy back to you in this new earth energy. Cut your old grounding cord, don't follow it. Create a space for a new grounding cord at the bottom where you sit, 3 inches in diameter. Bring in that new seed that is now bigger for you to receive. And bring it into the grounding cord and up to your 1st chakra. include your reproductive organs, even if you don't have them. Left and right sciatic. Bring in fresh new earth energy into your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs. Fill that first chakra with fresh new earth energy, feeling safe, secure. Bring it into the second chakra, saying hello to your creativity, grounding the whole trunk of your body, feeling present. Take a deep breath. Bring in fresh new gold cosmic energy into the crown, top of the head. Saying hello to soul, into the intuitive center, the sixth, into the fifth, communication with love at the fourth, third, empowerment. Feel the frequency of each center. Feel the combination of earth and cosmic energy where you can track the information you receive. Because you're present, you're not out of body. Take a deep breath. And just sit there for a minute. Just say hello to this new vibrant body. Feeling a little clearer. If you're dizzy, put your head between your knees so you're more grounded. Pull in some earth color if you need to. Good. And just observe. Take a deep breath and just feel the breath moving through your whole body. So this kind of clearing, you're going to feel this maybe through the day, maybe through the week. Don't be alarmed if things pop up. You know, you might get emotional, just let it come up and out. Just know that it's a part of the process of releasing. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bonus, and this came in as well, where I do a lot of work with the organs in our body, which are part of the makeup of us, our little mapping of, you know, how this beautiful system can work with us, not against us. So with that, I'm going to read this because I can't remember everything I said. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go through the organs. And I want you to listen to these words as you say hello to these organs and what they mean and how you can intimately communicate and have a conversation with the all of you. So when I say this, all of you, that means the soul, that means the body, that means the mental and the emotional. All these components work together. Okay? So we're going to go to the brain first. I want you to just focus on the brain. Just close your eyes and focus where the brain is, the hemispheres. And just repeat these words. Brain for more mental balance and clarity. More mental balance and clarity. Eyes for seeing more clearly. Go to the lungs in the back of the body for receiving new breath, awareness, and how it can calm you. So even when you take a deep breath and breathe in the back and exhale energies that you don't want. So you're intaking energies that are working with your body, exhaling what it does not work for your body. Spleen and liver. Spleen is on your left, liver is on your right. These are filter organs. Keep filtering what your body needs to filter out. Good. Good. That was really good. You just did something. Nice. And the throat, the throat at the larynx, you want to release what you have to say, what you should say, what you ought to say. You don't have to say anything. There you go. Just know that when you speak from the heart and the truth. Okay? Not in anger, not in response. It's a full moon, our energies are up. So we're quick to judge. Just hold the thought. Maybe not share it. Heart, to keep pumping in love, love, and love. Stomach, to digest what you can handle and know the difference. Intestine, to break down and eliminate what is appropriate for you. Kidney, to create a new source of life as you release fear. We're going to say that again. Kidney, to create a new source of life as you release fear. So the kidneys are in the back, below the lungs. Adrenals are on top of the kidneys. Adrenals to balance acute stress. Good. Reproductive organs and their sexual needs and preferences. Bones for structural support. Ligaments, muscle, and tendons for proper physical strength. Epidermis shell to protect and hold you, holding you. So you feel the epidermis is alive. It's an organ. It's part of you. Cells, spinal fluid, regenerate with a new vitality and balanced flow. So all that work we did is just continually moving, continually flowing, being present to you. Take a deep breath and feel the changes the body, mind, heart, and soul have made and will continue to make. Allow compassion for yourself and fellow man to be a part of your daily focus and conversation. The divine creativity in you will begin to surface more and more as we collectively unfold and embrace the birth of the new earth. So just remember who you are and that love is at the altar of truth. And will provide what you need. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was amazing how at the root chakra I was trying to name what went on it. And then after a while I was like, just get rid of it. You know better than I do. I don't have to know.
Yeah.
That was neat. And then this, I was spinning. I was actually physically moving in my chair. Almost
wow.
With the, almost, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the frequency going, wasn't that amazing? How, I mean, I've done this, but it's like I haven't done it a lot, so this is all new too for me. And so the expansion of each center was just like, okay, stay grounded.
And really, my third eye was just going, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. So that's wonderful. I hope that continues. Love that. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, what do you suggest for people to use? How often to use this, or how to use this if they want to re-listen?
I would say that when you feel that life is imploding on you and you've kind of lost yourself, or you're running and darting, you're darting at different things, or you're reacting quickly in a way that's really not you. That's just a response. I would say that this would be a really good time to kind of hone in and say, okay, well, wait a minute, I'm going to come back to myself and find that place of uh, safety, and knowing that, okay, that was just an outside influence. I know the energy is moving really quick, but I'm going to hone in and slow down, and also go with the energy, but slow down at the same time to experience it, and not stay out of body to experience it. So this is what Kathy said, this is all body. So it really can help you breathe through it and experience it from an observational place. That way you can process it in the way you wish.
So it's a way to go from fear to joy. Really,
Hmm.
it's the path from the outside crushing in and feeling overwhelming to this way of integrating the gifts that are coming from the sun. These solar codes
Yeah.
are powerful, and we are blessed to get them rather than be afraid of them. But
Right. I mean,
but
yeah. I mean, I think, when we experience these things in LA, and we see the horror and then we see these flares, and we don't know what it is, but if we can step outside of it and say, this is part of what we have to go through in order to find the beauty in just that, just whatever it is, we have to stay grounded and find that inner peace, because that's what's happening. It's making us look and making us understand that there's a way. Fear is not a way.
right, right. But the global consciousness, if you're sensitive, this is a way for you to clear what isn't yours and reconnect to the love that you are. And
Mhm.
as many people as possible that can get comfort with this beautiful meditation. That's my prayer. That's why
Yeah.
we jumped on here to do this. And we were supposed to do this because you channeled it. We talked about it, and then
Yeah.
it came right through. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
And I really want to encourage people to listen to this more than once. Right now it's early in the day, at least where I am. It's noon where you are, midday. And it might be something that you want to do later in the day or before you go to sleep, where you can really have a long time to reconnect to the love that wants to manifest and be emergent in your system. And
Hmm.
and that as we'd love feedback on.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting when I do this, and then it, I'm almost getting this simultaneous, I don't know how to explain it. Like when I say, that's it, you've got it. It's, it's a, it's a knowing. And I'm saying hello to your knowing because you already know. I'm just reflecting that. So I think that's really important to remember that you already know this. It's just a way to remind you that this is possible.
Perfect.
If that doesn't make sense, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Well, again, this is what, when we're saying that this is one of the first times in humanity's history that you can ascend embodied, this is what's happening right now is the more that you can clear and hold the light, the more you can express it as a human. And, there'll be people leaving the earth just because of the timing and everything. A lot of the baby boomers are getting older and, it's just a population. But the ones that came here as volunteers that are highly sensitive, that are almost feeling an anticipatory something happening, the more they can use this, the better their life will be.
I think so. I think that the level of probability is this probability of expansion in ways we don't know yet. It's like if you just ride oh yeah, that's probable, that's possibility, that's a possibility. So it's not that I can't, it's not the can't, it's the it's the other opening. And if you could just feel that, that's just so much bigger.
Yes. And the gift of it,
Yeah.
that's the resistance is futile
Yeah.
from the Borg, from Star
Yeah.
Trek. But this is the gift of us being here at this time during these huge changes and holding as much light as possible and showing that love is the way and the adventure is just beginning. So this is one of the SHEVA Method tools that I hope you'll experience more and more of Fran's work so that you can find this beautiful path back to you and back to being the creator of your own reality so we can create the new earth together. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you.
Fran.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Please share this as much as possible. We really want as many people as possible to have the gift of this beautiful meditation and learn more about the SHEVA Method. Thank you, Fran.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.